Welcome to the StreamYard. Sorry for the stutter though. Now let's see what is going on for the Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. And the CMA just decided to make a decision to block, not decided to block. The CMA is decided to decision to extend the deal. And not just only that, the U.S. Supreme Court also denies attempt to block Microsoft's acquisition of Activision. Oh, hi, Luke. Now let's see what is going on with this acquisition. Now let's see what is going on. I'm going to share my screen. This is really serious. U.S. Supreme Court denies attempt to stop Microsoft acquisition of Activision by gamers. Basically, Call of Duty gamers. This looks like an anime style. Even though I'm just going over it. The Supreme Court of the United States has denied of a last-ditch attempt of hinder Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard by the plaintiffs' so-called gamers lawsuit. So whatever, though, the deal can go through still, but it's like not until August. Like literally until late August, after the CMA has finished its extended decision. And it's a week after that the Ninth Circuit denied the FTC's applied to block the acquisition. So that was the update about the Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. That was the U.S. Supreme Court denies to attempt to block the deal, basically. Gonna add Luke as a moderator. Sorry about that. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, here's the other way. Yeah, today is the original closing date, but it was a small delay. Just in weeks till like late August, not months. Disheartening people's comments. For my repost for Angry Kid and ignore for Super Nanny post. And also, yesterday, the other way that Microsoft was having a conversation about the CMA, yesterday, a judge of the UK's competition appeal, can't pronounce it, the UK's CAT paused Microsoft's appeal against the Competition and Markets Authority (CMA), allowing both parties in more time and negotiate. Can't pronounce it. During a hearing, the judge granted 2 months to pause on the appeal progress as Microsoft and the CMA resumed negotiations. In April, the CMA blocked Microsoft's proposed acquisition of Activision Blizzard. That's basically like 3 months ago from now on, citing cloud gaming monopolization as a reason to not allow the deal to go through. Then Microsoft then appealed the decision, with the trial set to begin on July 28th. So that was back in months ago. And then like 3 months later, the F 2 months later, the FTC and the US court just temporarily seek to block the deal. And then 1 month later, the FTC was denied by the US courts, and Microsoft had won and defeated the FTC by last week to get this deal to go through. So that's another reason that Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard is going through. Yeah, so Microsoft and Activision won't walk away to each other. So they remain confident to get the deal closed by likely in next month of August, the same month as X Defiant, the Ubisoft free-to-play game, might be releasing by then. If not, it might be delayed to like early to late September. Even though I'm even though I'm not even though I'm excited for that game. Sorry for the stutter, you guys. Sorry for the stutter, guys, once again. Now we're gonna watch the update for the Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard with the UK's CMA speech. There's one by gonna rewatch. Gonna watch the video by Madaz Gaming. Credit to him for evidence. Oh, what the hell? Not slides. Just share screen. Unmute the video. Now listen to this. Listen to this update, even though I'm not forcing. This is really
Hey
important
guys,
and
welcome back to the
serious.
channel. So today is July 18th, the
Credit to him
last
for
day for
evidence.
Microsoft and Activision to close their deal. But looks like that's not going to happen, not today at least, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
what is
never going to
going on
happen
then?
today.
Well, don't
Agreed.
worry. Nobody is actually walking away
It
from
won't
that deal
close until
because
like
that's
late
what
August
Activision's Bobby Kotick said a
or
while
early
ago, that if they don't
September-ish.
close this
Something
deal
like that.
until 18th, he will just walk away.
That's
Looks
my
like there's
prediction.
going to be an extension of the original contract. Apparently it's possible to make some amendments in a special circumstances, without going back to like investors and shareholders and that kind of stuff. So looks like that's what has been happening. They've been amending this contract. So I don't know what's the end date for that deal is now, like internally. We know the final decision date of the CMA, which is still blocking this deal. This is still on CMA. This is still their fault. But the good news
Yeah, the
is they are
CMA gave
cooperative now. They
Microsoft's
want to work
acquisition
with
one last
Microsoft to allow
chance.
this deal to
It's
go
like
through. Now, I'm not saying
back
that
on
they've changed
Sunday,
their mind.
something like that.
I might have said that, but they didn't really change their mind per se. They are still standing by their original
Which is good.
decision, right? But what has changed, obviously, is the
And
fact
they're
that
also
Microsoft
revealing
has
about
come up
cloud
with
gaming
some
and
sort of
Game Pass
resolution,
subscriptions. Basically
which
ultimate.
do satisfy CMA, right? So that's good news. Okay, so obviously the deal will not close today, and
Yeah,
today I
that's
really wanted
so
to talk about something,
unfortunate
not necessarily about the details of what's going to be
and
happening, but
disappointing.
rather I want to talk about some comments I've seen
Yep, delayed to late
on
August.
Twitter and YouTube, where people were like, "Hey, Microsoft should just don't wait, just close the deal over CMA. I mean, who cares about UK and whatever, right?" And I understand the frustration of because people are frustrated, by the fact that CMA did block this deal. If it wasn't for them, the deal would be done. Probably even like not today, but way like probably a couple of weeks ago, because really CMA is the only ones that are still blocking it. I think they are still waiting for Australia. I'm not sure if they can actually block this deal, because I'm not sure if they've got presence there. Probably some presence is there. And Canada was complaining about this deal recently too, but from what I've heard, their complaint was too late, so they did not stick to the procedure. So like they can complain all they want.
Yeah,
That's not really
Canada
going to
doesn't
change things
want to
anyway,
go through
right?
the acquisition,
So now
so it did.
we are just
So
waiting
it
for
just denied
CMA,
on it.
and it will take some time. Probably a couple of weeks.
Well,
Let's
let me
hope
check
not
the
6 weeks,
notifications again.
but maybe
There's like
1 or 2 weeks,
comments or just
hopefully.
videos.
But I want to talk about the fact that Microsoft will not close this deal over
Angel X
CMA, not
Bro,
waiting for
sorry
them,
for the stutter.
because that
Angel
would be a
X
bad
CX.
decision for them on many levels. And I want to talk about
I
why.
can handle your
So
thoughts
first
on
off,
Angry
obviously
Kid
that would be
because
a
I find this show to be funny, but I agree with you a huge time on Super Nanny.
terrible PR for Microsoft, right? I mean, we've got this trillion billion company that is ignoring regulators, that they don't care about the local laws and that kind of stuff. So obviously,
Sorry for the stutter, you
Microsoft is under
guys.
scrutiny anyway, because Microsoft is known for a monopolistic behavior in the past. I mean, yeah, that did happen. Microsoft of Steve Ballmer, for example, or even Gates, and today's Microsoft are totally different companies, right? They are not as bullish as they used to be. Like back in the days, Microsoft was like, "Hey, here's our product," and they would just shove it up your throat, literally, right? Like any
Like,
way
seriously.
possible. Like they would obviously ignore some, not necessarily laws, but there were a number of cases where Microsoft had to pay a lot of fines, and they were ignoring. I mean, not. I mean, they would pay the fines, but like obviously, Microsoft was looked at as this big IT bully, right? And they don't want that. They want to be customer friendly, they want to be business friendly, they want to be open for business, basically, right? So that's a new Microsoft, and they offer a lot of services now and stuff, right? So, and also so that's PR thing, right? Like
Exactly. Agreed huge time on that conversation and review. Yeah, he was going over to the acquisition close or delay. I agree with him. Yeah, Microsoft is no way to close this deal today. It has been pushed to August, basically delayed. Not trying to be offensive or not trying to be rude to Microsoft or Activision Blizzard because I just trust those companies. Be back. Be back, you guys. And not just only that, how do you guys feel about this closure delay? Mine, for me, I was so disappointed and shocking at the same time. Basically shocked. Disappointed and shocked at the same time. And also unfortunate. That was so unfortunate. Man. Finalizing date delay is so unfortunate. And this is the stock so far. This is the stock so far. You guys don't see it. Looking through at my phone, basically my iPhone X. This is what Microsoft and Activision paid. This is how much what they paid today. You know. So Activision has $92.74, while Microsoft has $359.49, which is doing good enough, not that terrible. So the reveal of the stock, what it looks like. Damn it. Going to watch some YouTube videos. So I'll see you there and be back like in a few minutes. So I'll mute my mic so the video won't get taken down. Imagine if Microsoft won against the CMA in the court, just like they did to the FTC, and then they would have closed the acquisition, basically closed the deal. And that's all we have to say about the update of Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard closure delay. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.